Well, happy day ending in Y. What's going on, my travel buddies? How's everybody doing? We're gonna bounce to an entirely different part of the world today. Yesterday we were in New York. Today we're going somewhere, of course, different. I mean, it was about a plane ride. Hopefully, everybody doesn't have jet lag from traveling from one spot to the next. Welcome to Around the World in 365 Days. I am your host and your travel guide, Chaos. Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic day. You know how we start this. Just sit back, take that deep breath, exhale, find your relaxing spot, and I'm going to get you on that virtual vacation and let you escape for about 8 to 12 minutes today and see if we can't just put something in your mind to take you away from some of the madness that may be going on in your everyday world. So, we're going to deep dive into the enchanting wonders of the Great Barrier Reef in Australia today. So, if you're considering visiting one of the awesome, amazing natural wonders that's out there, especially in the month of August, you're coming to the right place. I'm going to take you through it. So, the Great Barrier Reef, it's a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, World Heritage Site, that is the largest coral reef system in the world. It stretches over 2,300 kilometers along Queensland's coast in northern Australia. August, it's one of the best times to visit the reef because it falls during Australia's winter, so it offers so much fewer crowds, more pleasant weather, and it allows you to explore the place a lot more in depth than you normally would. So what can you expect during this visit? Well, let's talk about some of the things that you can expect. The first thing that you want to do is choose your home base. Cairns is a popular starting point for many visitors, offering a range of accommodation options. It's really easy to access to the reef. So from there, you can take a day trip or choose to stay on one of the Whitsunday Islands, which is located a little bit further north. And once you have settled in, it's time to explore. It's such a beautiful and amazing underwater world of the Great Barrier Reef. It's an incredible ecosystem. And snorkeling, diving, those are the two most popular activities because it allows you to really not just see the coral gardens and the mesmerizing marine life. You'll see sea turtles. You'll see kind of up close and in depth how this ecosystem works. I mean, it's a live place to be, and it's one thing like you don't necessarily want to step on it because it's like you're stepping on an animal, and it's truly one of the most amazing visual delights. And if you do snorkel or scuba or snuba for that matter, and if you're not familiar with that, that's another fun way to go where you don't have to wear a tank to your back and you can stay underwater for quite some time. You're just going to kind of take in just a whole new world and being underwater and how quiet it is and how peaceful it can be. It's such a, I don't know, just a mesmerizing, peaceful experience. So if you're new to snorkeling or diving, don't worry. There's tour guides everywhere. They offer guided experiences. They ensure your safety while you discover the wonders beneath the surface. Take waterproof cameras. I know most cell phones are water resistant, and you can get cases that take them underwater. And I don't know how clear some of them will be, but I've done the underwater diving before. I've had some cameras that work better than others, so definitely ask a lot of questions. And there's some underwater housings they can capture some of these really cool memories that you're going to have, because it's going to be an experience that you're not gonna forget. It's like you're in a whole different world. If you have trouble swimming or you just have a fear of the water and you want to stay dry, I definitely would prefer being underwater, but I understand that's not for everybody. You can still enjoy the reef in all of its glory through glass bottom boat tours. They actually you can take a scenic helicopter or seaplane flight, which that just sounds awesome. Don't get me wrong. Give me a seaplane flight. That sounds like it would be so amazing. These options provide a unique perspective that allows you to witness the vastness of the reef from above. Now let's talk about some of the must-visit spots with the Great Barrier Reef. One popular destination is the Outer Reef, which offers a diverse range of back to snorkeling, diving sites, Agnicourt ribbon reefs, which is particularly renowned for the pristine coral formations, the abundance of marine life. Like, you're going to take in some of the most beautiful things that you've ever seen. And, it's like what I like to bring the analogy to flying first class. Some people should never fly first class, not because they don't deserve it. Everybody deserves it. But once you fly first class, you're never going to fly anything else. So it's almost like, if I don't do it, I don't know what I'm missing. Well, you're going to see some of the coolest stuff, and you're like, well, if I didn't know this, then I didn't know what I would be missing. One of the spots we definitely got to hit is the Whitsunday Islands. It's home of the famous Heart Reef. This is a heart-shaped coral formation that's visible from above. Like those helicopter tours that we were talking about earlier. If you take that, it's going to give you like the true feel of how it looks. And yeah, you can get it on a postcard. You can get it in a few places, but when you get up there and you see it yourself, it's stunning. So, as you have this, the Whitsundays also offer stunning white sandy beaches. This is where you're just gonna lay there and chill. You're gonna have that Mai Tai. You're gonna have the drinks with the umbrella in them. You're gonna sit back. You're gonna relax, and you're gonna become your own postcard. So now that we're in this region, we got to explore the Daintree Rainforest. It's not terribly far, and it is one of the most world-renowned rainforests. It's an ancient one. It's one of the oldest in the world. It's a stark contrast to what you're going to see in the underwater barrier reef that we were talking about earlier. This is where you should take a guided tour. You can learn about the unique floral and fauna. Keep the eye out for elusive cassowary. It's a large and colorful flightless bird. I would be upset if I was a bird and I was flightless, because all the other birds would be flying, laughing at me, I think. So that would make me a little upset. So I would have to like, hey bro, my condolences. I'm sorry you're a bird that can't fly. So let's talk about the responsible tourism that you're going to need. The barrier reef, like I mentioned earlier, it's a fragile ecosystem. It's important to minimize any impact while visiting. Choose operators that follow sustainable practices and support reef conservation efforts. This is super important. We're all stewards of this incredible natural wonder. It's going to be, something amazing to behold, something that everybody's going to want to see, and it's going to need to be preserved as much as possible. Don't worry, you're not going to find any kangaroos boxing any dogs or anything like that. Check YouTube. You'll have a good laugh. Anyway, that was our trip to this amazing virtual vacation, and I hope you've enjoyed the ride. I will be back for my vacation buddies tomorrow. There it is. Thank you for being along for the ride on Travel 365, New Destinations Daily, a vacation for your ears. I am your host, Chaos, also the host of the Swipe Wrong podcast. Be sure to check it out. The show is produced by Jay Pelham. He is the host of Pelham Place Daily and the producer of Swipe Wrong. Please reach out to us. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you think. 317-426-6616. Like, follow, subscribe, share with friends, and let us know where you'd like to go next. Email us at swipewrongpod@gmail.com. And other than that, have an amazing day.